right, hello everybody, happy Monday. My name is Elena, and today we're going to do our quick stretch, 15 minutes. We're going to try to get through the whole body. Take this time to take a nice deep breath, plant your feet into your floor. And we're going to start with just some arm raises. So we're going to warm up our body just a little bit more so than normal to really get that nice deep stretch in. So let's bring those arms up and down. Inhale up. Exhale out. And we're going to take a nice big bend in the knees on the way down. And back up. Both arms stay all the way up. Interlock those fingers together and reach. And drop that right arm down. Bring the left up and over. Feel that stretch down behind the armpit. And bring it back up. Right arm comes up and reach over the head. And back in. We're going to bring both arms out to the side. And then hands on top of the shoulders. And we're just going to do some little circles. Try to draw a circle with your elbows. Up and back. And reverse that direction. Bring those elbows behind as if you're going to touch them together behind you. And bring them out in front. Touch them together in front if you can. And open. And squeeze. And open. And we're going to bring those arms up. And we're going to bring the palms down, facing the back. Try to keep that right angle in those arms. Bring the arms back up. And down. Down. Last time. And drop those arms down, shake it out. Take a second to do some wrist rolls. Stretch out those hands. Really open, close the fingers, jazz fingers, whatever you want. Take a second, stretch them out. And then we're going to focus on down to our hips. So we are going to start hands on the hip, bring it side to side, press through the hips, keeping both feet facing forward. I want you just to lean into those hips, side to side. You should feel a stretch in this leg that is leaning in and a little pressure on this outer hip. And then we're going to press our hips forward just a little bit. Stretch that nice little psoas in front and sit those hips back, keeping the legs as straight as you can until you feel that stretch behind your hamstrings. And then inhale up, bring it press back forward, sit it back to behind, and back up to neutral. We're going to bring our right leg up for a little balance. Feel free to hold on to something if you need it, and we're going to slowly just bring that right leg up a little bit higher. And I want you to pull it in as close to your body as possible. You can bend that standing leg, and you can also, again, hold on to something for a little bit more stability. Pull that leg in and bring it back down. Then we're just going to lift it up and down. Keeping that core nice and engaged. Lift it one more time. This time we're going to do 4 more, this time with the legs straight. So we're just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. 3 and 4. Last one is a circle. Bring it up and around to the side. Same right leg or whichever leg you did first. Out and around. Out and around, and then reverse it back in for 4. That standing left leg, starting to feel it a bit. And shake it out. Alternate the legs, bend and straighten. And we're going to do the same thing on the left side. We're going to pick up that left leg, nice and slow. Sit up nice and tall. Pull that knee into the chest. Focus on your balance here. Place it back down. You do hands on the hips. Lift and lower that leg. 2, 3, and 4. Extend it out straight. Lift and lower. You should be feeling it in that quad, a little bit in that hip flexor. 3, maybe that was 4. Here's 4. Good, take it out and around for 4 more. Take it nice and slow and reverse it back in. And alternate the legs. All right, find some space. We're going to hinge it forward by bringing our chin down to our chest. Cave those shoulders over, roll down the spine nice and slow. Your hands touch the ground. Go ahead and slowly walk them out into a plank position. And then we're going to bring it right back up into a down dog. And press through those shoulders. Back down to your plank. Back up to your down dog. And we're going to bring our right foot forward. Nice and slow. And I want you to come up into this nice high lunge position. Pressing through that front heel, making sure that that knee is in line with the ankle. Go ahead and place that left hand down on the floor. Right arm is going to come up. Really open up that chest. Try to look up at the ceiling. Bring both hands on the inside of that right leg. And we're going to drop that left knee down, tuck the toe under, come back up. A little bit of a deeper stretch here. We are focusing on lengthening this nice tight hip flexor. Really focus on pressing it down and forward. All right, if you can bring it down onto your elbows, you're more than welcome to drop down into your elbows. Otherwise, you can keep both hands on the inside of that right foot. And inhale and breathe into the stretch. If you bring it down, hold it and take 3 more deep breaths. And inhale up. We're going to walk that right foot over to the left side and bring that knee down into a little bit of a pigeon pose. If you need to bend that back knee in so that you're in a stag position, go ahead and move into that position. Otherwise, you can keep that back leg straight and knee tucked under. And same thing here, you can sit up nice and tall, keeping those shoulders down, or you can lean it forward and come down onto those elbows. All right, bring it back up. And from here, we're just going to take that right leg, send it back so that we are on all fours. Bring it back to a child's pose position. Reach those arms out. And we're going to bring it up into our plank position. And up into our down dog. Back to plank. And again, back to downward dog. And we're going to bring our left leg underneath. Sit up nice and tall. You can lean it forward as needed. Again, make sure that knee is in line with your ankle. And we're going to place that right hand down, the inside of that foot, left arm comes up. And bring both hands on the inside of that left foot. Drop the knee down, tuck that toe under. Keep pressing those hips forward and down towards the floor. You can bring it up, find some balance. Keep breathing into this position. We really want to focus on lengthening that psoas, because when it's really tight from sitting all day, it then pulls on our low back. So this is an important one. And then from here, you can take it down a notch. Bring it down onto the elbows, or stay right where you are. 3 more nice big deep breaths. Bring it back up onto the hands or release, and walk that left foot over to your right hand. Open that knee out to the side and bring it down for that pigeon pose. Lay it down onto the elbows and adjust this position as needed for what's right for you. And inhale back up. We're going to lift that left leg back and back to our child's pose. Rock it back. And from here, we're going to come up onto all fours. Take that right arm, thread it underneath your left, and really slide it as far out as you can, and focus on pulling that left shoulder backwards more. Feel that stretch behind the back, behind the right shoulder blade. And bring it back up. We are going to do the same thing with our left hand, thread it underneath. Turn and look. And back up. From here, pulling that core in, make sure our knees are right under our hips and our hands are right underneath our shoulders. We're going to take our left hand and place it on the back of our head. And we're just going to turn, and I want you to look as high up at the ceiling as you can. It is harder than it looks. And bring it right back down in line, and we're going to inhale and do that one more time. We're going to look, open, and back down. Same thing on the right side. Go ahead and take that right hand, place it behind the head, turn and look, opening that chest up, exhale, bring it back to neutral, and then repeat. Open, and back down. All right, we're going to come into a butterfly position for our last little stretch. Man, time flies. Bring those feet together. And sitting up nice and tall. I want you to inhale. Nice flat back, shoulders are down. Exhale. And inhale one last time. Bring those arms out in front of you and just lean it and reach as far forward as you can. It's okay to let the back start to curve. Reach it forward. Place the hands down on the ground in front of you. I want you to reach, maybe inch those fingertips out as far as you can. And then slowly bring it back in. Grab onto those feet. Use the elbows to help press those knees down just a little bit if you need a little bit more help. Inhale up. Extend the legs out for one last toe touch. Reach for the toes and take some deep breaths. And inhale up. And that is it for today. Thanks for stretching with me, guys. If it is beautiful out where you are, try to get outside for some sun, with some SPF on, and enjoy the rest of your Monday, everybody.